Well, here we are on the home corner of the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Track, which is soon to be redeveloped. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing venue, which was so often dominated by superstar Gippsland trainer Peter Giles. Peter, this track here at Traralgon must hold some great significance to you.
Yes, it certainly does. I think I raced here the original first night.
Yep.
And we had quite a team of dogs in work in those days, and we very rarely miss racing here.
And you've had a great amount of success at this venue. Of course, you won 4 Traralgon Cups within 7 years.
Yeah, it's been a great race for us, and at those particular time we had quite a few good dogs, and very fortunate enough to pick up 4 of the Traralgon Cups.
And of those 4 Traralgon Cups, does one mean a little bit more to you than the other 3 or so?
I think it's great just to win a cup, let alone what dog. But Flood Fawn, she was a bit special. And I suppose, you know, when I think of Traralgon Cups, you do think of her.
And Flood Fawn, of course, she had just a dazzling record here at the venue as well. She had 15 starts for 15 wins. And how was it putting a collar on a greyhound like that, lining up for say, her 15th start here unbeaten? Yeah,
it was great. You always got a bit of a buzz, and of those 15 races, majority of them were in you know, feature races or a cup, and yeah, she always against the best, and she just proved herself great here.
And as they race down the straight, Flood Fawn as well clear. Floodlaw getting out along the inside. Flood Fawn by 7.5 lengths to Floodlaw.
The breeding side of Flood Fawn as well, she was beautifully bred, being a daughter of Floodgate, who's inducted into the GRV Hall of Fame.
Yep, she was. She was a daughter to her, owned by Arthur Cooper, and yeah, she was a great bitch.
And yourself, Pete, you're still amongst the greyhounds nowadays?
Yes, yeah, we've still got plenty of dogs there. My daughter Lauren, she's got some pups there racing. We haven't got many now. I think we've got half a dozen in the kennels, but we've got plenty of pups there.
And the days of the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club so many years ago, explain how it was greyhound racing, say, 30 years ago here at the Traralgon venue.
A lot different than what it is today. I think from the original days there, we had about 10 bookmakers working.
That's ridiculous.
You got people to the dogs. I think of Thursday night was the original night we raced here, and Sandown raced, and you had people coming from all over the place to bet on the dogs. Yeah. The TAB was sort of there, but wasn't it wasn't anywhere like it is today. Yeah. It was a track where a lot of trainers come because it was very similar to racing in the city. We always had a lot of the better dogs come here.
Now, of course, Pete, this track here at Traralgon's been around since 1973, some 41 years old. The new redeveloped track's going to be a 2-turn track. And just explain for our GRVextra viewers out there why it is so important to have a 2-turn track.
The other tracks in the local area aren't 2-turn tracks, they're more horseshoe type tracks. And I think to be able to come here and, you know, educate your pups and get them going around just one step closer to racing in the city. It's
almost like starting them at the 1-turn, bring them to 2-turn, get that confidence, and then take them to mix it with the top line dogs in town.
Well, hopefully that's what you aim for, is to be running in the city.
That's what we're all trying to do, isn't it, Pete? We're all trying to get those city winners.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your time, one of the legends of greyhound racing throughout Victoria and Gippsland. We appreciate your time on GRVextra, Peter Giles.
Thanks very much.